Video game violence has been a hot topic in the news lately. On Tuesday, January 22nd, the NRA wrote a letter to the president asking him to denounce a game that involved shooting the president and CEO of the NRA. This calls into question, do video games have an effect on violence in the real world?
I feel that video games make people more violent because it's fun to shoot things in video games. So maybe people think it'd be fun to shoot people out of video games.
If you play really violent video games, and I guess if you really feel like murdering somebody, then I guess that would affect you. I don't know.
You see, I disagree there because I don't think they really affect anything.
Unless you're insane.
Just video games, they can't really change who people are unless they are obsessed, like a gamer, but in a bad way.
I think over time when you're exposed to violence, then it just becomes a norm. And violence should never be a norm for us.
Some games are more violent than others. We asked students what they thought about the most violent video games are.
Grand Theft Auto.
Dead Space.
Yeah, just really, really gory games.
Lollipop Chainsaw, that like pretty graphic.
Many countries such as Brazil, China, the UK, and Pakistan have banned games due to violence or inappropriate content. But is it right to take these games away?
No, because I think we should have the right to play whatever video games we want to play.
But I believe if the country thinks if it's awful for their country, then they should have a right to ban it. But it should be the choice of the people.
Yeah, probably, because some games are probably offensive to certain countries.
Many people play games that might not be appropriate for their age groups. We asked students what age group was most affected by these games.
Younger kids. Yeah, younger kids. Whenever I'm playing Call of Duty and there's like a 10-year-old playing with me, I just think, get off. Get off.
10 to 12. That's probably the most key years that people would play them and then get addicted.
The younger groups.
I believe there is no value at all to violent video games for children.
Many games are full of violence that may be unnecessary. When there is just too much violence, what can be done to make it less violent?
They should have less killing.
They want to have violence, but not they don't need the crazy gore that shoots everywhere and blood pressure that shoots blood 30 feet in the direction everywhere around you.
Less violence in the video games, like the blood and...
Some say video games need to be banned. Some say no. What do you think? This has been Jacob and Casey signing off for WCN.